Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, everybody. It is Monday, January 8th, and you know what that means. It is time for the High Risk Wrestling Recap. Now, you know you can check me out on the socials, Charismatic Creations on Facebook and YouTube, Charismatic_Creations52 on Instagram, and of course, the 215 on Twitter. We've got coffee, we've got Patreon. Let's get to the news. There's a free agent that is sought after and very, very high up on WWE's wish list, and that would be one Camille, the former NWA Women's Champion, is someone that they want to sign, and they have already offered her an NXT contract. Will she accept? We'll see, but WWE's kind of cornering the horse market. So if they get Camille, you have her, you got Nia, you got Jakara, you got Lash, Rhea, Tamina, Piper, Raquel. Those are some horses. Deonna Purrazzo, if you haven't seen, now you know. She is all elite. She was one of the rumored names to be signing with AEW. And she immediately brings prestige and a great track record and a fantastic set of skills to the AEW women's division. Dolph Ziggler made his debut at Wrestle Kingdom 18. Looks like he has signed with New Japan Pro Wrestling, and Lord, oh Lord, the matches we are going to get from him. If I don't get a Dolph Ziggler, sorry, he's going by Nick Nemeth now, his real name. If I don't get a Nick Nemeth versus Will Ospreay match before the end of 2024, I'm going to lose my mind. And Naomi will be making her WWE return. It is very much expected that she will be finishing up with TNA at the Hard to Kill pay-per-view, and probably the last 2 months of TV tapings before she moves over to the E. There's a strong chance that she could be in the Royal Rumble. And ding dong, the witch is dead. Kevin Dunn is leaving, has left the WWE. One of Vince McMahon's guys who really didn't bring much to the product has left. He's gone. They have replacements, and you will see an immediate change in the production for the better. Also signing with New Japan Pro Wrestling is one Matthew Riddle. He will be wrestling at their, I think, San Jose show in California, the New Year's Dash. Not New Year's Dash. We were told that he's signing. He showed up at New Year's Dash to issue a challenge to Hiroshi Tanahashi, and it is highly expected that Mercedes Moné will be signing with AEW. It's not a matter of if, but when. I expect her to debut maybe before Revolution. They got to get that buzz. On the injury side of things, Ilya Dragunov was pulled from the New Year's Evils match just to give him some time to rest up. He was supposed to be defending the NXT Championship against Trick Williams. Mark Quinn made his return to AEW, coming out with his tag team partner Isaiah Cassidy, and Private Party is officially back. Roosh will be out suffering as he suffered a hamstring injury. He got hurt during the Continental Classic. He tore his hamstring in the second match, but he will be taking some time off to heal up for that. Raquel Rodriguez revealed that she has mast cell activation syndrome. That is a diagnosis that she's received. She's working on getting better, and affects her skin. It's not super crazy, but she'll be back. It is expected that Pac will be making his return very, very soon. Last time we saw Pac, I believe, was Blood and Guts. He got hurt. Pac's kind of always hurt. Kota Ibushi confirms he will be having ankle surgery after he had his bout at the Noah show, so he'll be out for the time being. But that is the injuries, that is the news, and we shall be right back. All right, we finally have a full week of wrestling to talk about after the Christmas break. So Monday Night Raw, this was the Day 1 edition because, well, we had a pay-per-view 2 years ago called Day 1, and Raw took place on Day 1. So we opened up with Nia Jax versus Becky Lynch, and I called it. Nia defeated Becky because obviously Nia was going to defeat Becky. So then you build up to Nia versus Rhea. Rhea beats Nia, and then Rhea faces Becky at WrestleMania. It's It's very, very simple. Shinsuke Nakamura told Cody that he would finish Cody's story next week. Jay and Kofi defeated Imperium due to ref stoppage after, I think, Kofi gave Vinci a drop kick in his head, just bounced off the mat. So ref stopped that. Good. We had some fun with the Miz, Truth, and the Judgment Day, Dom and JD. It was whatever. It was just the whole time, and it led to Awesome Truth reforming and defeating what's that boy's name? JD McDonough and Dominic Mysterio. We had a nightclub scene where Chelsea and Piper came into the club, confronted Katana and Kaden, who had their tag team titles with them for some reason in the club. And they'll get a rematch next week. Rhea Ripley defeated retained against, I had this written down as Natalya. That's on me. She retained against Ivy Nile. This was good. It's a shame that NXT didn't do more with Ivy Nile, because she clearly has a look and clearly can go in the ring. WWE promised a former WWE champion returning to Raw, and everybody got their hopes up. And it turned out to be Jinder Mahal. And yes, he is a former WWE champion. So he came out and he's like, listen, I'm a champion. Y'all don't like it, respect me. Of course they boo him, because we're Americans. We're stupid Americans, and we got to boo foreigners. He then says something in Punjabi, and everybody boo. And he goes, look at you. You guys are stupid. You just booed your own national anthem in Punjabi. He's not wrong. And then, of course, the real person that they wanted, The Rock, came out, does some Rock stuff, beats up Jinder, and then he teased one more thing, and that was essentially he's going to the bar. He's going out to eat later tonight. And where should he sit? Should he sit in the booth? Should he sit at the bar? Or should he sit at the head of the table? Let you know right now, as soon as he said that, me and my buddies went and got our WrestleMania tickets. Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark defeated Tegan and Natalya. In the main event, Seth Rollins retained the World Heavyweight Championship against Drew McIntyre. Damian Priest came out in between the match, trying to cash in, but it didn't work. Drew's descent to madness will continue, but what really got me was, when the match was over, Seth was still down and kind of just getting up, and Drew McIntyre was down. Priest was still out there. And why would Priest only come out with Dom? Why would he not come out with the rest of the Judgment Day? It just doesn't, whatever. Raw gets face over on Dynamite. We had a good start to the new year. The show also gets face. Joe had an opening promo saying that he keeps his promises, and he did to MJF what he had done to him. He's not wrong. This is the only time we saw Joe for the night. The Undisputed Kingdom came out. Adam Cole, Wardlow, The Kingdom, and Roderick Strong. And essentially, Cole said they're not the bad guys. They're just not. MJF made enemies all throughout this company. I did to him what he was probably going to do to me. I struck first, and they're coming for gold. And he also said that when Wardlow wins the world championship, he's just going to hand it over to Adam Cole once Cole gets cleared. And there's a look on Wardlow's face like, okay, all right. Jay White came out and applauded what they did to Adam Cole, but he was like, I was the first victim. My crew was the first victim, and we got some problems. And he didn't come along. The Guns come out, they brawl, and then Daddy Ass and the Clean come out and just stare down Asus. This was good. We got some trios. Challenger contenders. Orange Cassidy retained the International Championship over Darius Martin. And everybody was, being cool after the match. And the Private Party came out and says they're coming for the tag team titles as well. Toni Storm wants Mariah May to pay her dues by wrestling in New Jersey. And Swerve says he wants gold. That's the thing he didn't do in 2023. So he's coming for gold. Mariah May defeated Queen Amanita in her debut. This was Mariah May's debut in AEW, not Queen Amanita. I wish they would have shown her some of her Stardom stuff before to build this up, but this was a fine debut. Renee interviewed Mariah after her match. Mariah says she regrets making her debut in Jersey. And then Deonna Purrazzo came out, who was All Elite. Her and Mariah have some words. Deonna tells Mariah, like, yo, tell Tony I'm coming for her in the championship. Mariah slaps her, and Deonna gave Mariah a strong thrust kick. Christian has his new coalition, him, Nick Wayne, Shayna Wayne, and of course Kill Switch. And he brags, says some stuff, and he says he was to thank the one person that helped him with the TBS championship himself. So clearly Kill Switch is going to turn. We're going to return to Luchasaurus at some point. Something is amiss with Saraya enlisting Harley Cameron's help, but Ruby is grateful that she helped her get a W. last week. Konosuke Takeshita defeated Darby Allin in a banger of a match. Trent defeated El Hijo del Vikingo, Brian Cage, and Brian Keith to earn a C2 title match on Collision. Hangman is angry, and in the main event, Swerve defeated Daniel Garcia. We got a little dance up between Daniel Garcia and Prince Nana, and the Hangman came out after the match, and he and Swerve brawled to end the show. Impact, the final Impact before, I believe, the rebrand. They had a best of show for 2020. This was part 2 of the best of show. We also had Wrestle Kingdom go down. Let me just go over the results real quick. Okan, Yano, and Ishimori won the New Japan Rambo. Catch 22, the team of Francisco Takeda and TJP defeated the Bullet Club War Dogs to win the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team titles. Hiroshi Tanahashi defeated Zack Sabre Jr. to win the IWGP TV title. Yuya Uemura defeated Yota Tsuji. The House of Torture, the team of Evil, and Ren Narita defeated Kaito Kiyomiya and Shota Umino. Tama Tonga defeated Shingo Takagi to win the Never Openweight title. The Gorillas of Destiny, the team of El Phantasmo and Hikuleo, defeated Bishiman, the team of Hiroku Goto and Yoshihashi, to unify the IWGP Tag Team and the New Japan Strong Openweight Tag Team Championships. El Desperado defeated Hiromu Takahashi to win the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. David Finlay defeated Will Ospreay and Jon Moxley to win the Global Heavyweight Championship. This is taking the place of the United States Championship. Kazuchika Okada defeated Bryan Danielson, and in the main event, Tetsuya Naito defeated Sonata to win the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. Over on SmackDown, Roman returned, and congratulations, he played himself. So Roman laughs off The Rock, right? And then KO, he defeated Santo Escobar to earn a U.S. title shot. He punches Logan Paul after the match. Cameron Grimes laughs them off in the back, so it looks like we're going to get a Cameron Grimes versus Austin Theory and Gross and Waller feud, whatever. Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits, possibly faces now, announced their resolutions and that they are coming for gold, tag team gold, World Heavyweight Championship gold. And then on the stage, Karrion Kross appeared, and then out came Scarlett, and then from behind Karrion Kross appeared was Paul Ellering. When you see Paul Ellering, you know one thing. That's right, the Authors of Pain are back, and they attacked Lashley and the Profits. Karrion Kross followed up, and we got ourselves a new faction. Io Sky retained the WWE Women's Championship over Michin. This was a really good and fun match. I really liked this. Michin hit a Styles Clash from the top rope. That was something else. So, but Io defeated Michin. I'm glad that you can start racking up more W's. Paul Heyman does what Paul Heyman does because he's Paul Heyman. He touched on everything, and I love the line of him saying CM Punk says he's the OG Paul Heyman guy, which is true, but Heyman upgraded from friend to advocate, and then from advocate to wise man. Paul Heyman is so good. Damage Control tells Bayley to deal with Bianca after Bianca interrupted their celebration. Butch and a debuting Tyler Bate defeated Pretty Deadly. Ashanti the Adonis went to Nick Aldis and said, "Yo, I'm ready. I want a shot. Let's go." And Aldis like, "Okay, I got you." In the main event, the triple threat match between Randy Orton, LA Knight, and AJ Styles ended in no contest after the Bloodline attack. And Nick Aldis told Paul Heyman, "Hey, tell your boy that he's earned himself a fatal 4-way match at the Royal Rumble." It's funny because Roman was in the background celebrating while Heyman was with Nick Aldis in the foreground, and it was just good stuff. Over on Rampage, Mark Briscoe and the Hardys defeated the Butcher, Blade, and Kip Sabian. I need Butcher, the Blade, and Kip Sabian to start getting W's, man. Please. Harley Cameron planted more seeds as she whispered something in Matt Menard's ear. Not Matt Menard, Angela Parker's ear. Stokely Hathaway was introducing Chris Statlander and Willow Nightingale for their tag team match, and he's got a thing for Chris. I don't know what's going on here. I'm just here for Chris and Willow. Shout out to Notorious Mimi, who was one of their opponents. The Hardy Boys are ready for Private Party to step up. Hikaru Shida defeated Anna Jay in a fun match. Anna Jay still hasn't defeated Hikaru Shida, but she's going to at some point. Wheeler Yuta retained the Ring of Honor Pure Championship against Commander. Over on Collision, we had ourselves a solid show. Darby Allin and Sting defeated the Workhorsemen. Eddie Kingston retained the Continental Crown against Trent. This was a fun match. We'll see what's going on with this championship. I would have rather them had the winner of the Continental Classic just get a title shot. I don't understand what's the point. So it's like, just a title like every other title. Matt Taven and Mike Bennett defeated Bryan, Keith, and Commander. The Acclaimed and Billy Gunn suggest teaming up to Bullet Club Gold as factions work. Austin Gunn is considering it. Adam Copeland held the Cope Open and defeated Griff Garrison, who was really, really game. Also, Maria was looking absolutely beautiful here. Sky Blue defeated Kerry Hogan. Yes, I'm happy Sky Blue got a win. Where in the blue hell is Thunder Rosa? Someone help me understand that. Claudio defeated Andrew Everett, and in the main event, FTR defeated the House of Black in a solid tag team match. Garcia helped stave off Brody King, but the House of Black got the upper hand after the match. Standing Tall and Julia Hart gave the FTR a 10-bell salute. That was pretty creepy. Our matches of the week from Monday Night Raw: Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre for the World Heavyweight Championship. From Dynamite, Konosuke Takeshita versus Darby Allin, who's probably our match of the week. From Wrestle Kingdom 18, David Finlay versus Jon Moxley versus Will Ospreay for the IWGP Global Heavyweight Championship. And honestly, David Finlay was clearly going to win this match. Nobody else was going to win that match. Also from Wrestle Kingdom, Kazuchika Okada versus Bryan Danielson, but I think we're going to get a third match here. From Smackdown, Io Shirai versus Michin for the WWE Women's Championship. For Collision, Eddie Kingston versus Trent and for the Continental Crown. And also from Collision, FTR versus the House of Black. The star of the week is pretty tough here. So like it could have been David Finlay, could have been Eddie Kingston, could have been Trent. I'm actually giving it to Nick Aldis for being just a smart general manager. He's just a smart GM. Our star of the week is Nick Aldis. I don't know why I said that twice, but yeah, I just want to reiterate that Nick Aldis is a smart general manager. But that is our show, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. The coming week, we have tomorrow more AEW WWE predictions. On Thursday, Wrestling Reddit. On Friday, Flashback Friday. And this Saturday, Howard's Wrestling Podcast, episode 158, the TNA Wrestling Wish List. Don't forget to check out the socials, Charismatic Creations on Facebook and YouTube, Charismatic_Creations52 on Instagram, the 215 on Twitter. We got Coffee, we got Patreon, Wick Sykes is in the making. That's the show. See you this week. Peace.